Right now, you can tell someone almost anything. You can describe a place, tell a story, share a memory, or warn someone about danger, all with a few simple words. But there's a question most people never stop to think about. How did ancient humans communicate before language, before words, before sentences, before names, before the first conversation in human history? Humans were already hunting together, traveling together, raising children together, trying to survive together. So how did they understand each other? Think about how brutal life was back then. A predator hiding in the grass, a dangerous river ahead, a hunting trip that required perfect coordination. One mistake could get you killed. Communication wasn't a luxury, it was survival. And yet, modern language didn't exist. No vocabulary, no conversations like the ones we're having right now. Wait a second. Communication wasn't just important, it was literally life or death. If there's a lion nearby, how do you warn the others? If you're planning a hunt, how do you explain it? If danger is coming tomorrow, how do you tell anyone? Suddenly, the problem becomes much bigger than it first seems. And this is where things get strange. Scientists studying this question discovered something unexpected. The answer might not be buried in the distant past. It might be buried inside your brain. Because ancient humans aren't the only people who communicate without language. You do it too. Every single day. You just don't notice it. Have you ever walked into a room and instantly felt tension? Nobody said anything, nobody warned you, and yet somehow you knew something was wrong. Or maybe you've met someone for the first time and felt uncomfortable immediately. Before they even spoke, you couldn't explain it, but you felt it. And chances are, you've experienced something even stranger. Have you ever seen fear spread through a crowd? One person notices something, then another, and suddenly everybody is looking in the same direction before anyone says a word. Or maybe you've noticed someone suddenly staring at something, and without thinking, you look too. Why? Because your brain is constantly reading information that never becomes language. And that's where the mystery begins to unfold. NVC News. Most people imagine ancient humans communicating through simple gestures, pointing, waving, making primitive sounds. And yes, they probably did, but that may have been only a small part of the picture. Long before language appeared, your ancestors were reading information directly from each other. Imagine an ancient human spotting danger in the distance. Before he says a single word, his body changes, his eyes widen, his muscles tense, his breathing shifts. Fear appears across his face, and the people around him notice. Not consciously, not through words, but through millions of years of evolution that trained the human brain to detect danger in other humans. A single glance, a sudden movement, a subtle change in posture. Sometimes that was enough. An entire group could become alert. Heart rates rise, muscles tighten, bodies prepare to run or fight, without anyone saying a word. Ancient humans were constantly broadcasting information through their bodies, and other humans became experts at reading it. In many situations, there wasn't time to think. There wasn't time to build a sentence. The brain had to understand danger instantly. Sometimes, one look was enough. But there was a limitation, a huge one. This system worked perfectly for things happening right now, in front of you, at this moment. You could signal danger, you could signal fear, you could direct attention. But what about things that weren't here? What about tomorrow? What about next winter? What about a place beyond the mountains? What about an idea, a plan, a memory? Suddenly, body language wasn't enough anymore. And that's when everything changed. Language didn't appear because humans couldn't communicate. Humans were already communicating. Language appeared because humans wanted to communicate about things they couldn't see. The future, the past. Plans, ideas, memories, possibilities. For the first time in history, a human could place a thought inside another human's mind, even if that thing wasn't physically there. And once that happened, human civilization exploded. Think about it. Every city, every religion, every nation, every invention, every scientific discovery, every story ever told, all of it depends on one ability, the ability to share things that don't physically exist. Money, laws, gods, dreams, goals. They're all ideas, and language made those ideas transferable. That's what changed the world. Maybe the biggest misconception about language is that we think it created communication, but it didn't. Communication came first. Language simply expanded it. Long before humans spoke, they were already reading fear, attention, intentions, danger, trust, and survival. The first conversations in human history probably contained no words at all, no names, no sentences, no language, just eyes, movements, sounds, fear, attention, and understanding. Then, across thousands of generations, those signals evolved into stories, ideas, cultures, civilizations, and every language spoken today, which means, beneath every word you speak, there's still an older language, a silent one. A language that existed before words, and in many ways, your brain is still speaking it.